And we are back. We'll get that score adjusted on there, too. It is 2-0, 25-11. The Force take that one. Back-to-back sets now for the Force. And you got to get something going if you're the Flames. 25-16 in set one, 25-11. And they switch sides back once again. They'll get that scoreboard cleared off. We'll get ours. Ours is fixed before theirs was. How about that?
That's a first.
I don't know what happened to you, Chuck. Are you number 3 there? There you go. Check yours.
Is that better?
We'll have to work on that between games because I think that headset might be a little muted somehow. We'll have to work on that.
Yeah.
There you go. I hear it better now. Set to serve this one are the Flames, and they've really got their backs against the wall in the state championship.
Because this is a best out of 5, and right now it's 2-0 on sets. Wow.
Well, that's an adjustment now from the Flames as they have went in there, and they put a block up for Kaylin Williams. We saw Kaylin Williams really wreak havoc in that last one, and 1-0. That one goes long, tied at 1. We're getting things back and working on here. I think the rain that was in there played with the system just a little bit earlier, and so that's what's caused a couple of. We got this one to go and one more.
Yes.
Before our volleyball state championships are in the books. The boys will take the floor after this. 2-1, and Chuck, I'm telling you, the Force can sense their 5th straight state championship.
You know, the girls games are very intense, but I know those boys games, what we saw last year in it, I mean, it was a different elevation, but I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of fight out here.
Look, the fundamentals of these girls, I love watching girls volleyball. They really get after it the entire time.
Yeah.
Watching that set up for that slam.
Oh, wow.
Well, we'll get to it after this point, but that's one of the adjustments. That's one of the adjustments that's made now. The Force is going, or the Flames are going up and putting those 2 blockers in at the point of attack where that
yes, they are.
Where the big smash is coming from.
Yeah.
Knotted at 2, 2-set lead for the Shreveport Force. Some adjustments have definitely been made from this Flames team.
Yes.
And they are back up and battling. Backpedaling to get that one was Helms.
Oh, wow.
Little confusion on the side, but that got squashed quickly.
Want to call that one a hold up?
Yeah, once it hits the basket, and that bailed out the Force team because when it hit that basket, it went to a replay.
Yes.
And there was no way the Flames were going to get to there. The Force was going to get to that one.
They've got them at 2-1 on their board. I'm going back. For whatever reason, I had it at 2-2. Yeah, so they did correct it. I had mine at 2-2 a minute ago, so they must have realized they were behind a point. So we're now at 2-3. We're correct now.
3-2. The Flames have the lead in this one.
Left or right, Doug? I'm sorry. 3-2. You're right. Wow. Go from offense to defense quickly like that.
Oh, just a pretty play in the middle, and that was great work. And we've seen the work of Katie Carter and Alexis Alds, and that's paying off again, 24-5.
She's
5-2 now, and look, the adjustment was made by Coach Hawthorne and these Flames, and they are not ready to go softly into this night.
Yeah, and I want to see how far back behind that back line she serves, and what force coming across there is just amazing. I mean, there's no question that ball's going across.
That one is out, but great work around the net and around the court by the CHA Northeast Flames team. So whatever Coach Hawthorne said to him at the break between set 2 and this third set, it's like, look, come on now. We've got to come and get them right now.
Yeah. Yeah, one more and we're out, or do y'all want these next 3 and take it?
That's right. Force one set away from wrapping up their 5th straight state championship. Flames want nothing to do with that record. Just out. Good soft set, but out of there, and it's back 5-4. Now the Force trail in this one set to serve. So we have the boys coming up next, Chuck, and you said the group from Alexandria is in that, and who else?
I'm sorry, Doug. I think it's SWLA. Hang on.
That one is in, and we are knotted at 5.
It's CHA.
Yeah,
CHA
CHA Northeast and Alexandria Homeschool will do battle. Again, will be our first opportunity to see that group from Alexandria.
Yeah. That was smooth.
Yeah.
Just a quick thought at the last minute to make it happen and get the point.
This is the kind of play out of that Flames team that gave them the 12-10 lead back in the first set. You can tell that they know their backs are against the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a Division I state championship that's on the line. Great work in the net. That time was Emery Miller. Look, just the smiles on these ladies' face. They're out there playing and giving it all, and that's what you want to say. That's something that you get out of the Association of Christian Educators of Louisiana, this ACEL group that is here,
yes.
And why we have, why we make every arrangement to be a part of what it is that they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, we had a long game last night. You had a long morning this morning after the long game last night. But we're here, and we found somebody to fill in last night to make it. And so it's a thrill for us to be a part of this with them.
Indeed. And just everybody that we've met along the way, a lot of great friends that we met last year with this group.
Yeah.
That save is there into the net. Good work again by Emma Grace Hawthorne.
I had one of the coaches from oh goodness, I'm pulling a blank, but JPJ.
Action continues here. Good work again, Emma Grace Hawthorne continuing to say. And so the momentum that the Force had the tail end of set 1 and then throughout set 2 is moving over, and all you need is just to get that first one, get that first set,
right,
and then start battling your way back. You don't have to win all 3 in this set. You've just got to win this one,
yep,
and then you work on the next one.
Yep. And what I was telling you is that John Paul Great Academy.
John Paul the Great, that's
Academy,
correct.
Had one. I'm gonna call him coach because I don't. He
sure
appeared to be a coach, but he could have been an administrator. I don't know. Anyway, he came up and he said, "Did you get the pronunciation sheet that I sent over?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" So he sent over to help with pronunciation of the girls' names. He said he was watching the game the night before on his TV. I said, "What did you use?" He said, "My TV." So I was like, I mean, which platform? And he was telling me he actually went to the Boxcast, and he said it was absolutely phenomenal to be able to watch that before he came down.
We appreciate that. We do. We've had people that have watched it in their car on the way up here or down here, wherever they're coming from.
Oh, wow.
A little bit of a change up there.
Yes.
Good job. That stops that big run. That work was done by Evelyn Helms. But I'm telling you, this Flames team, Chuck, is not ready to concede this state championship. They're battling, and like I said before, you don't have to win 3 games in this one set, 3 sets in this one. All you've got to do is get your first one in the books.
Right.
Big wind up, but it is deep and out the backside, 11-8. Now the Force will be serving as they trail. The adjustment that was made in this game was the 2-person block that comes across on that smash, and that has tried to neutralize the work of Kaylin Williams. Here she'll have another shot at it and pushes that out. So if you saw in the air what she had to do, those 2 ladies from the Flames were jumping up to block again, so she's got to kind of go off, and it makes for an errant shot and goes out of bounds.
Yes, and I mean, she's got to make that mid-flight adjustment, and just, you know, they're doing a good job of like you said, they made that adjustment to make these things happen for them. Well, like a little self-net volley there.
13-8. This Flames team is coming along. Their bench is up and cheering. Fans are getting into it all across the gym here in Pineville High School.
Great turnout here as well.
And that's another block along the front line. What a tremendous adjustment by Coach Hawthorne as he sends Grayson Payne and Emma Grace Hawthorne to the front line for that block. 14-8, neutralizing that smash from that left side of the court from the Force here in set 3.
Oh, goodness.
That one is off 15-8. Young ladies are excited and they're feeling it from the CHA Northeast team. Look, there's been so many adjustments that have been made throughout this. And it's check and checkmate and punch and counter punch.
Yes.
That one is out, starting to count. Okay. And that is the first timeout that's been called by the Force. The momentum squarely lies on that Flames team of CHA Northeast.
It does. And, I mean, you can see their excitement that they know they're down 2 sets, but you can see it's almost like they drank an energy drink. And it's like they drank it before the games began, and it's kicking in now.
Indeed, it is. Again, you hear the PA announcer here, Rich Dupree.
Thank you to Dr. Carl Carpenter, the principal of Pineville High School, for the use of Pineville High School's basketball facilities for this weekend state championship games and for helping provide.
Again, Chuck, all of these games will be stored forever on our YouTube page. You can go and search. Go to YouTube and search 446 Sports, 446 Sports, and you'll be able to see actually all of the games that we've done. You see some of the ACEL games from last year's work. And then get ready to see a whole host of those as we are on board for this 2022-2023 season of ACEL Championship Sports, and just might be able to work in a midweek game or 2 throughout the session.
It would be nice.
I'm good for a trip down to the Lafayette area.
Yeah. You know what's down there that we discovered when we were down there at St. Thomas More, right?
Oh, yes, the waffle place.
Yes.
Yeah, what was that called?
Viva La Waffle.
Viva La Waffle if you're down in that area. Yes, indeed. Any trip down to the Lafayette area gets me into Cafe Josephine or Little Big Cup or one of those.
They're not a sponsor, though, yet.
They don't have to be.
Okay. Just give us some food.
Right. There's a shot from the other side. Not going to get over, and look, everything that was going wrong for the Flames in that second set now is working for them, and they are closing in on picking up their first set, and they definitely need that here.
One would wonder if it's that side of the court.
Well, except the Force have won one on each side of it.
But I was just thinking for them going up on the second set.
There's another one, 18-9. Again, if you are looking for that final boys game of the day, we will stop this broadcast and start another one. We'll do the same thing when it comes to 8-man football tonight. That will be brought to you live from Louisiana Christian University.
Oh, wow.
Continuing to block on that right side, Grayson Payne along with Mallory Carter.
What a block and punt, a point, rather, not punt.
No blocked punt.
Point on that one, wow.
All of that momentum, Chunk, that was in that second half of the first set throughout the second set has squarely gone over to the Flames. And it's all been by the adjustment by Coach Hawthorne to put those two blockers up on that left side of the court. And again, there's that block. Trying it from the right side now. That last block was a beauty by Grayson Payne.
Wow, nice one. Nice touch.
Kalen's going to try it again.
Oh, yes.
And great work on that save, and that's one of the better points that you'll see.
Wow.
You go back and you'll watch that sequence again. Chuck, if you'll bring up the replay. Chuck, that's only on our football games that we do. We have that. Look, Chuck was going to it as well.
I was looking for the button, Doug.
Now they're having a quick little discussion. Flames are trying to
contest something.
Perhaps get that
or just bring awareness of a situation.
Right. 19-10, the Force trail in this one.
Oh, goodness. Right through the hands, off the head.
The mad dash to 25 points in this one. And if you are the Flames, you've got to find any way you can to scratch out and get to 25 and get there. You get your first set in the column.
Yep. The Force is wanting to make it happen.
They are. The Force are trying to battle back in this one, and we saw a couple of big runs put on as they win the first set 25-16, second one 25-11. So you know they can go on a run. But that's not going to do it. That's one of those points that if you are the Flames, you'll take that one. That gets you to number 20. You're 5 away.
And what's crazy is every service is a point for someone.
They've got it at 20-12, and you've got it at 21. I think you double-clicked it, or you're just a profit, one of the two.
Well, there it says 20.
That one is in, so 21-12. Now no need to change that.
I'm going to try to get my clicker down here to be right.
21-12. Flames have the lead in this one, looking for their first set win. They trail 2-0. High and gotta go.
Feed the monster.
Look, that's one of those ones that the blocks of the Flames really changed the way this thing went here in set number 3.
If they give up on that, this is going to get ugly quick. Or if they lose focus and miss it.
Force trying to fight back, and that's kind of a little cross court rather than just that smash. Good work down low by Carter. just getting up and finessing that one down. That was Camille Huff doing that, and we saw a lot out of her in that second set.
Wow.
That's that work in net. You guessed it, number 24, Alexis Alds, and number 5, Katie Carter. And that combination that's up the net have been the difference in this one because they have blocked point after point after point that were points for the Force back in set number 2.
Yeah.
Flames set just 3 points away from getting their first set. That one is in. Deep spike from Huff as she gets that in. 22-15. Does the Force have a run in them, or can the Flames hang on and get their first one?
Point by point, they're trying to inch their way back in this.
Coach Hawthorne and that Flames team wanting nothing to do with that as they are out there battling every volley, every tap, every point. And that one is there, 23-15 now. Substitution for the Force as number 7, Kaya Green, makes her way in. And there is a timeout taken. 23-15.
Again, a reminder that at the end of this match, we will have both the runner-up and state championship awards to present, and then the Division I All-State awards will also be presented before we play our final match of the evening, the boys varsity state championship game between Alexandria Homeschool Arts and Athletics and the CHA Mile Flame.
Chuck, here we are coming out of the timeout. The Flames from CHA Northeast lead this one. This set, 23-15. Got to get to 25. Got to find a way to get that first set in their column.
Flames servicing up this time.
That one is in. You're wanting that fourth set because you want to see the adjustments that get made again, because it's just been checkmate, checkmate, back and forth in this. These coaches, a chess match indeed.
It just almost felt like they made an adjustment there to smash from the opposite side. Back over.
That one goes in, 17-23. The Force looked up and they said, well, we don't necessarily agree with there need to be a fourth set.
I love these comebacks, when you're down and find that way to muster it back up. That was one of the things that I enjoyed about that JV. Back
to serve Camille Huff. The thing with this is now you just have to find your way to get a couple of points here and hang on. Here comes that big, and that was just pretty, but dug out of there in the middle by Hawthorne. Goodness. 23-18. Fighting back in this is the fourth. Do they have 7 unanswered in their books somewhere? We don't know. The Flames have got to get this set.
That was Evelyn Helms even looking it down with an attitude, I'm telling you what.
There's one, and you're 1 point away. 24-18 in this critical set number 3. Back to serve Mallory Carter. She's the libero in this one.
Set point here for them.
Carter continues to be solid for that Flames team. Another one of those great volleys here. What does Williams have in her? She went for the slam, but the block is there again. And out, 24-19.
Good awareness. Good awareness that that one was going out of bounds and quit and don't go jump for it. 24-19, yes indeed.
If the Force are going to come back, they'll at least have to get to 26.
Yep.
That is going to give the set to the Flames of CHA Northeast. They trail it 2-1, but they grabbed a lot of momentum in that one. Now again, you don't have to go out and win 2 here. You just have to go out and win 1. They'll switch ends of the court here. We'll give them about a 3-minute break, and we'll be back for an exciting set number 4. And we are back here. You hear Andy Mineo playing in the background. You can't stop me. That is, we do not own the rights to any of that.
Nope.
But Christian hip-hop rap artist Andy Mineo, part of that 116 movement from a few years back. He and Trip Lee and that group just put out a lot of fantastic music and gave the kids of today something to really get excited about.
Doug, I'm looking at you in awe because I did not know you're such knowledge of hip-hop, if you will.
I can't give you everything all at once. I have to break out some of the knowledge. Remind me to send you or show you a video for where I was able to meet Trip at the Dove Awards a few years back. Went up there and covered the Dove Awards. Set number 4 is underway.
Was that a doubly trip?
It was no. 2-1. The Force, the number 1 seed Force, have the lead in this, and our man there on the mic, Rich Dupree, getting this crowd pumped up. It's kind of anticlimactic if they don't serve right there too, because now he's got them so fired up, and then they just got quiet real quick. Here we go.
Yeah, kind of like waiting on the whistle for the kickoff.
That's exactly what it's like. That one pushed out of the backside a little too strong, and off with the first point is Coach Hawthorne's Flames of CHA Northeast.
Northeast.
Da-da-da-da-da-cha. No, sorry, boy, it's been a long couple of days.
Ooh-wee. Not quite as long as those are down in the basketball tournaments we do. That
the MLK Classic, yeah. Woo. 10 games, 1 day. Each day, 10 games.
Yes.
2-0. The Flames jump out to an early lead. And that first set that they picked up in set 3 was very important. This one is the most important of it, too, because they've got a deciding set number 5. A lot of work to do here. That one hammered through by Camille Huff. Huff has been solid throughout. We've called her name on numerous occasions, the sophomore there out of Shreveport.
Help me keep an eye on the time. This one is set to end on my clock at 4 o'clock. So just kind of help me keep an eye on that.
Indeed, we will. And
because I have a tendency to get involved in the game and not look at my wrist.
We will do that. The beauty of it is there's a clock right up in the corner of our screen there, too. But I didn't want to get into that with you.
Yeah. Once I lean in and get about 4 inches from it, I can see it there on my laptop. There's one right up there, but that doesn't help me either.
That doesn't do a lot.
Scoreboard.
Yeah, that doesn't do much. For you, 2-1, the Flames have the lead. Force set to serve here. They would like nothing more than to win this set and wrap up that state championship, but we have a lot of volleyball to play before this one's decided. Smashed out. Huff had a shot at it, but great work by that Flames team to let it go and get out of there. And coming back in is Grant, the libero for this Force team. 3-1, Flames take the lead.
Wow. Great shot, just right in the good place to defend it back out.
Look, the emotion and the fire that this, no pun intended, that the fire that this Flames team is playing with.
Yeah, I mean, it's, they got down 2 sets, like you said, and got that one, and so it's a little bit.
But again, you don't have to win. You don't have to win 3 at one time. You just have to win 1 at a time.
Right.
And if you approach it that way, you don't have to win 25 points at once. Just chip away and go to work.
Steady.
Got to get this one over, and they do. Setting up here, that's Huff. She is blocked, and it's rejected back to her. There's a tie-up at the net. Huff will try again. Blocked, but right into it. The work of Alds and Carter, but Huff was too much for him that time. Flames jump out to an early 4-2 lead in this set number 4. They trail 2-1. That one just clears the net, and that's chaos. And that's what we've seen the Force try to do. They hit that low serve that just goes over the net. It's one of those, well, is it going to hit the net? Do we need to come up? Is it going deep? And it seems to really mess with what the Flames have wanted to do.
I love hearing the sounds in here, Doug.
Yes.
Of the cheers of the fans, the talking to the girls.
straight into the net, and we will be tied up at 4. You know, I want to give a big shout out to my man Nathan Martin.
Yes.
Nathan Martin of 446 Sports brought you the semifinal action last night and did just a yeoman's work at it.
Absolutely.
From the setup, the stream, the call of it, did a fantastic job. He is a little under the weather, and so we send out our best wishes to him. What a trooper, though. Made it up to take his son to archery.
Yep.
Came out to the 5th Saturday market, and now is back home and is watching and following along. So happy to be in your footsteps here, Nathan.
Yes, indeed. Thanks for getting the groundwork going for us here. Back
to action we go. First lead here in this third set. For that matter, first seed and lead for a long time for the Shreveport Force team. There goes Huff again, right into the block.
And if I could be on the other side of that with Nathan, I could fuss at him and you know, have some disgruntledness about him because he set a bar.
Oh yeah, absolutely, he did that
me.
one.
So I'm trying to do my best, Nathan, to at least match what you've done. So.
Right into the net it goes, 6-5, and this is the kind of set that we thought we would see early on, back and forth. And look, the Flames, if they can get this thing, Flames, if they can get this tied at 2 sets apiece, that last set is going to be a great one. But work to do in this one as it's early on, 6-5.
Here we go. Got to get it over.
Got to get that one over.
Nope.
Not going to make it. You know, they do such great work to save and get a dig on that ball that is so low, goes cross court. On that last one, it's got to get all the way across, and sometimes that's just difficult. 7-5.
Got a spot on the floor, it looks like.
7-5, the Force lead this one.
And I will say Nathan taught me lots and lots about this. He kind of got me started in it whenever we first started with 446, so I went and saw him about what I needed to do.
Service set up there, and into play we go. Eight to 5, you wonder if that Flames team expended a lot of energy in that powerful set 3 that they won. Do they have enough in the tank left to hang in there? Again, 4 state championships in a row for that team out of Shreveport, looking for number 5. Their only loss in some 4 seasons to this Flames team from CHA Northeast. That one is in on the smash from Williams. And yes. The Shreveport faithful here responding to that 4-point lead.
Yes, this Force has a lot of potential to continue on with this.
I can't with him at all. My apologies to all of those of you listening.
That's an educational show.
It is. Good save, both sides. Here comes, just a soft hit. Good job of backing out of that spike. Too far back was Williams, and I noticed that the last couple of times she had been over there, she's setting up a little further back to put some direction into it, but on her spike, it went off just a little bit, and so was unable to get it to the net. 9-6 now. The Flames trailing this one, set to serve.
Oh, goodness. 2 of them going for the shot. And one setting the other just, didn't realize it till it was too late.
Look, if you've had any questions about the heart of this Flames team and would they battle back after being down 2-0, throw that out the window. This team has just battled and battled. Soft set that time by Williams and not that spike that she had been throwing up. And it gives the 10-7 lead. You saw the 2 blockers to the near side, 24-5. That's Alds and Carter, who really led the resurgence in that set 3 win.
Yes, she did indeed.
Williams again taking something off of that.
Nice.
That was set up at the backside by the worker Rayleigh Grant. Rayleigh doing such a great job as the libero.
One of her teammates did the same thing earlier with it, and it's just Wow.
Saw the award earlier after that Division II game, the Libero of the Year award. So they respond that player that's pretty much it's an honor to have that jersey.
Yes.
And a much earned one. It's not a gifted one. It's from pure play and deservedness. That block is there again. Big time work. Going to be served up. But look, I can't continue to tell you the work that Alexis Alds is doing from that block position. She and Katie Carter have just been a force. But making some adjustments now is Hannah Hirsch and that Shreveport Force team.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Goodness, Doug, I'm really at a loss for words. Not that that's ever an uncommon.
We'll turn your mic down if we need to.
Yeah, I understand. And I'm not trying to come up with a joke, but I mean, it really is just to watch how these girls are out here battling and getting after it. And they're, okay, we may be down. We got one back. We've got one. We're building. But here's the other team. They're coming back, and they're not giving up.
That's correct.
They're absolutely not giving up because this ain't over with yet.
No, look, and again, there's so much. We'll listen to the PA announcer and see what he's got going on.
Under the lights at Louisiana University's Wildcat Field. Tonight at 7, our first time playing our 8-man state championship game at LCU.
And we're back there tipping you off and letting you know that at 7 o'clock it is kickoff time for the 8-man state championship out of Louisiana Christian University.
So what you're saying is if the boys varsity is not over with, you're leaving me.
I am. But the only thing, a lot of the administration from this group here at ACEL they're all under the same executive directors. So if we're late, she's late.
This is true.
You know what? We ran into it last year. They had to hold the game up about 30 minutes from starting.
That's
right. And the football players, they're ready to play their game. They're not willing to watch. That one is out. Point will go over to the Shreveport Force. You know how ESPN sometimes will hold a game from starting or put it on ESPN News or something. We're going to stay right here and cover every point of this before we make our way over to football.
Yeah, at ESPNU or ESPN
the
Plus,
Ocho, one of them.
Or even with SEC, they'll put it on the SEC2 channel.
Boy, what a great dig on the far side, number 11, Julia Taylor. Going back to do that. That was a case of Kaya Green and the libero 45, Rayleigh Grant, just running into each other. And that's one of those that either could have happened. Both of them went for it or neither of them went for it.
Yeah.
And you'd like to err in both of you going for it. 14-8. And you saw the same thing on the other side there, some pushing around. That one may have been out, but played it. There goes Williams with the little tap over there. And look, again, was very impressed with the power game that she brought in set 3.
Yeah.
But here in set 4, she's brought it down a notch or two. And now 15-8 lead for the team from Shreveport.
And that is the home team on the scoreboard if you're just joining us or haven't quite figured that out yet.
Right into the teeth of that block at good point. Again, Chuck, Emma Grace Hawthorne, she is the senior leader of this Flames team. (15-9) in favor of the Shreveport Force. That one is out, 16-9 now. And now, Chuck, you get to that point, 7-point lead, 2-1 lead. Now you're starting to count points, and what can we do? Because you can get points on service errors, you can get points a lot of ways of getting to that 25 and wrapping up the state championship. You're not trying to play tentative by any means, but you know you have an opportunity to let the other team make some of those errors. There's Huff with one off the hands of Hawthorne. 17-9. The folks here from Shreveport beginning to sense that they've got an opportunity to wrap up the state championship in set number 4.
It's like you said, once they get over that certain point.
Now you start counting.
Yeah.
It's like outs towards the end of a baseball game. That one is in. Good shot, cross court.
Nicely done. It's like getting to Wednesday every week, right? Hump day.
Except that when you work till Sunday. My schedule is only Monday through Sunday. Other than that, I'll take some time off when I get a chance to.
Good. Like on the drive home last night.
Yes. Some of us couldn't sleep.
Yeah, no kidding.
That one right into the net, and 2-1, 3 times hit by Julia Taylor.
I tried to sleep last night, but some rude driver woke me up.
Right? Some of the folks that are out there following along, we certainly appreciate those. If you're new to our channel, make sure you follow our 446 Sports Facebook page. Hop on over to YouTube, hit like and subscribe that one. Hit the alert notification.
Yes.
You'll know whenever we go live. And we do that about 200 times a year. 19-10 now. And a little bit of blood in the water, starting to sense that. And there, Coach Hawthorne takes the timeout to get his Flames adjusted. But you are 6 points away in what could be the deciding state championship set here for the Force.
And please leave us a comment when you go to YouTube or even Facebook and let us know, hey, this is me, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm watching, these are the sports, or this is the athlete that I'm supporting and watching for. And you know, if you want to tell us you appreciate what we're doing, we value those comments. We really do, and we thank you for that.
And look, we've been flooded with folks. I made a lot of good friends from our short time with this ACEL organization here. But whether you're watching it live or you went back and watched this one again, thank you so much. It's an honor to be a part of this with you. 19-10, the Force set to serve this one.
I call it the relive, Doug.
The relive.
Yeah, where you're reliving it.
Good work up at the net by Kaya Green. Also there was Huff, also Kaysen. 5 points away now from that 5th state championship. Consecutive, mind you.
Yes, consecutive.
Another big block in the net.
And out of bounds.
So 22-11, the block was there, but just landed out of bounds. You saw the line judge lift that red flag up. Good effort at it by Grayson Payne. She dove down, trying to get that one and save it.
Can I tell you a math joke, Doug?
No. 21-11 here in the what could be the state championship set in this one. 2-1. The lead is for the Force of Shreveport. That one into the net, but played off of it and knocked over. Great work by Julia Taylor. Got to get that one over as it bounced off the head. This one as well has to go. Well, what a great volley here late in this one.
Nice. A double. Oh.
Double. No, they're calling the point. Yeah, they do. They give it to the Flames.
I thought it was going to hold up the 2 fingers because it looked like it hit her hand twice.
Now the point where we were in set 3, you can get your points from a number of ways, from service errors or what have you.
Oh,
good work up at the net by Katie Carter. The sophomore has been solid today, too. She, along with Alexis Alds, have been solid at the net.
Yeah, they were waiting on her for that one. It's almost like we've seen you do this before.
That one long, another point for the Flames, and here comes that comeback now, 21-14.
It's almost like playing leapfrog, or like traveling on the interstate. You're leapfrogging with somebody.
Oh, explosive work by Huff there. Chuck, they're beginning to feeling over there on that Shreveport side, up 2-1, up 22-14 in set 4, which could be the state championship set. We're going to the best of 5.
Yeah.
Flames have got to find some way to dig deep here and just stretch 5, 6, 7 points together.
They do indeed.
This one's got to go over, and there's Williams set up to hammer that one, and does. Look, I'm telling you, if you're looking for an MVP in this game, look no further than Kaylin Williams, who from the second set on has just been a hammer for this Shreveport Force team.
And she set up going across court, and that one decided to come right down the same side of court.
That one's got to get over here. Looking to set up Williams once again, and she hammers that into the blockers. And right on cue, look, I'm telling you, she is a, lack of a better word, a force on this Shreveport team. She can sense just the emotion, the raw passion that she plays with is phenomenal.
Yeah, you saw her potential early on, and I'll say that again, but it's amazing.
24-14. State championship point in here. Can she finish it off? Oh, she goes with a little change up that time. Into the net, and that's going to wrap it up. State championship in Division I. That is the Shreveport Force. Not 1, 2, 3, or 4, but that's number 5 in a row, Chuck.
Yes, indeed.
So they will have the presentation. We'll follow that. There'll be no play-by-play on that. We'll leave you with the sounds of our PA announcer, Rich Dupree. But we'll stop this broadcast and then get ready to go same place for the Boys Division I championship. It's been a thrill of the Shreveport Force, coached by Hannah Hirsch. They pick up the state championship for 2022-2023. So down to our PA announcer and Rich Dupree.
As we get ready to present our Division I state runner-up and state championship plaques, followed by our Division I All-State Awards presentation. First of all, your girls varsity D1 state runner-up goes to the Flame of CHA Northeast. Congratulations, ladies. And now to the other end of the court, where we will have our executive director, Romero present the D1 State Championship plaque to the Shreveport Force.
You for sure get him. But I don't think we can offer that. Or we switch to a.
Again, congratulations to the Shreveport Force. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to announce our Girls Varsity D1 All-State Awards. This includes our second team and our first team All-State, as well as our MVP and our Coach of the Year. And we're excited about it too, that's good. All right, we'll ask that those of you that received this award would please remain on the court, and then we'll take a team picture for second team, and then a team picture for first team, and then our individual award winners as well, our MVP and Coach of the Year. All right, our second team All-State for Division I Girls Varsity. From Southwest, Margaret Savage gets the Center Award. Your best libero from Old Bethel, Callie Barnhill. From First Baptist, Sarah Deloach. From Old Bethel, Daisy Duke. From CHA, Katie Carter. And rounding out our second team All-State from Shreveport, Kaylin Williams. Congratulations, ladies. Now your first team All-State. Your top setter from CHA, Emma Grace Hawthorne. Best libero from CHA, Mallory Carter. From Old Bethel, Avery Ates. From Shreveport, Evelyn Helms. From Shreveport, Camille Huff. And rounding out our first team All-State from First Baptist, Abby Deloach. Now for our individual awards. Your 2022-23 ACEL Varsity Girls Division I Volleyball MVP, Emma Grace Hawthorne. And your 2022-23 ACEL Varsity Girls Division I Volleyball Coach of the Year, Jared Hawthorne. I almost told her just to stay out there, but that would have given it away. Again, congratulations to our first and second team All-State and our volleyball MVP and Coach of the Year. We about have the net ready. Our final championship game will start here shortly. It'll be the boys varsity state championship coming up.